I'd like to recognize myself for 5 minutes. First, I'd like to just agree with the ranking member. This is a very exciting moment, really, that we have such bipartisanship on this. And the fact that we're now talking to innovators in terms of how to really disrupt this whole process of getting our workforce going. Very timely. And I think the fact that the American way is all about not having caps. And we've talked about the glass ceiling cap. We've seen boardroom paper cap. It's the first time I've heard this one, but it's now time, decades later, to finally get to it, and I appreciate that in a big way. So I want to thank you guys again. Mr. Haley, I believe the skills-based hiring will disrupt traditional higher education, allow new learning providers to compete as alternative pathways to the same type of jobs. How do you think higher education should adapt to a more competitive landscape and greater focus on job-relevant skills?
Thank you for the question, Congressman Owens. Higher ed, colleges and universities all need to evolve their curriculum, all need to evolve their approach and incorporate practical-based training into the academic coursework. It's not just academic coursework, but it's going to be practical-based skills training as well. I referenced earlier our University Alliance program as one such example where we partner with partner institutions and literally hand our technology training and incorporate that into classes. So consumers who are going to colleges and universities and junior colleges are expecting that the product continue to evolve. I think that in concert, obviously, with a public-private, this will ensure that more university-based hires are going to be prepared with practical skills. Those would just be a few thoughts.
Okay, thank you. Dr. Kimbrough, I jotted something down you said earlier, I think kind of highlights what we're talking about. It said skills are everywhere and they all matter. And that is such a powerful statement. And I'm glad literally we're finally acknowledging that across the board. To you, Dr. Kimbrough, I'm encouraged by what you said. Share with us about the rise of skill-based learning or hiring. Last December, Utah moved to drop the bachelor's degree requirements from 98% of the state government jobs. However, your testimony indicates that roughly 4 in 5 job postings still require degrees. What will it take for more companies to look beyond the college degree as the only way for workers to gain in-demand skills? And what motivated LinkedIn interest to shifting toward a skill-based approach?
Thank you so much for that question. So you're absolutely correct. There are right now about 1 in 5 jobs on our platform at LinkedIn that do not require a college degree. But it's an encouraging trend. There was a point just before the pandemic when it was less than 10% of the jobs did not require a college degree. So we see an encouraging trend, a positive momentum. We also see now, currently, that about 45% of hirers on our platform are using skills as a way to source and identify potential candidates for roles. So this is also up significantly from the prior year. So we see this very positive momentum of adoption, but I think it's going to take time. It's a major collective mind shift that we have to undergo and a behavioral change that we have to go through in order to actually see this take root fully and broadly across our economy. But I am absolutely convinced that it is something that will benefit workers and businesses and the broader economy. If I quickly answer your last question, what made LinkedIn do this? Well, LinkedIn has a vision of creating economic opportunity for every member of the global workforce, and the emphasis being on every means that we want to be a platform for every member, regardless of skill.
Thank you. I'm running out of time. I guess I'll just say this. We're definitely seeing a paradigm shift, and I think it's exciting for us on this side, wanting to be innovative legislators, to talk to innovators to how to make sure this paradigm shift fits in a way that we can bring so many more millions of Americans into building their dreams. So thank you so much for that. And I'm going to